Hmm.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to interview my dad.
Hello.
Where did you grow up?
I was born and grew up in a city called Salem in southern state of India called Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Where did your parents grow up?
My father is from the same city and my mother is from a remote village, again from Tamil Nadu in India.
What was your childhood like?
Childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of fun. Without any gadgets, it was real fun. So we tend to see each other's face and play some games, then have some fun, go to places, visit relatives, friends. So it was kind of good fun. So the important thing is that we did not have any gadgets. So that was my childhood like.
What was your home like?
It was a very, very small home in the middle of the city, so it will not be like the places that we see here in Jersey. The closest that I can think of is New York City, wherein you'll have apartments and homes, houses very close to each other, will not have a lot of space, so it'll be kind of cramped. But still, I had a lot of fun. After I moved out of my hometown. I found it difficult to live in bigger houses that we see in here, a lot of open spaces. All those things was like kind of alien to me because my place where I grew up was a very, very small house. Right?
What was school like?
Oh, school. School was I wouldn't say 100% fun because we were all focused only on education. We had to study, study, study. So the school that I grew up, they were not encouraging extracurricular activities. So we were all focused only on study and then getting marks. So it was like getting marks was our ultimate aim. So what we used to do is that even say physical education periods and all those things, we will not go out to the ground and play. We were kind of tempted to read, because we had to get some scores, get high scores, and get good grades.
It was kind of like a punishment.
No, it's not a punishment. It's we were motivated only to study.
Oh.
They did not know the importance of other things say be a playing or going out and speaking to the people or something like that. Their only motivation was to study. So that is something which I did not like about my school. But of course, it was a good school. It kind of molded us very well. But the only part I did not like was how they focused us only on education. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yes, it is indeed.
What was your name? What was the name of your school?
I would prefer not to mention that.
Okay.
Go.
What were your hobbies?
I'm an Indian, so like most of the Indians do, I used to play cricket, and then I used to go for cycling, and I used to read a lot of books, be it storybooks or non-fictional, but I tend to read a lot, so that was my hobbies.
Tell me about your friends growing up.
Oh, my friends. My friends, as I said, because of the school, most of my school friends were focused a lot on studying. So when we are playing, also we won't play like other kids. Especially when I was facing the board exams. We used to play what is the result of this equation and what is the temperature of this particular thing in chemistry or something like that. To put it in a simple words, we used to play what is the result of 10 plus 20. That is how we used to play. You see what I mean? We play, but we will have some educational thing in that. So that was how my school friends were. But of course, my neighbors, we had a lot of kids when we were growing up. So we had a lot of fun. As I said, we used to play cricket and sometimes we used to break the window of our neighbors. So we land ourselves into trouble. So my mother will come and punish me, so those kind of things are also there. We had a lot of fun and we had done a lot of naughty stuff as well.
Tell me about your relationship with your sisters and brothers growing up.
Oh, sure. I have only one elder brother. I don't have any sisters, and the relationship with my brother is like, my brother is a little elder than me, like, he's like 7 years elder than me. So we had that kind of a distance ship. I mean, we kind of had some distance between us all the time, because he's like, he's a kind of a grown-up person, but whereas I was a kid then. So he usually gives a lot of advices, and like, he tries to push me into some path that he thinks is the right thing for me. So yeah, so it was more like, we are friends, kind of. We speak a lot of things about a lot of things, like we kind of joke, and we kind of have fun together. But he was kind of in the mentor role, if I have to put it in a word. Yeah.
Were your What were your parents like when you were growing up?
What were my parents like?
Yeah.
Oh, my father was kind of very, very jovial. He never bothers to ask me questions about how are you reading, or what is your marks, or something like that. Of course, I was not a great student in class. I used to get kind of more than average, I should say, but I will never bunk or do anything like that. But he never bothered to ask me any questions about my grades or anything like that. However, my mother was very strict. Like, she used to ask a lot of questions. She's the one who kind of takes the whip when I do something wrong. But I don't remember my father beating me ever.
Okay. What were your parents' jobs?
Oh, my father was like kind of doing many things. Like once he was owning a textile clothes shop. Then after that he worked in a jewelry, and I think last he worked in a jewelry. Yeah.
Okay.
And then my mother is a homemaker.
Were your parents strict?
Yeah, I think I told you that earlier. My father was not that strict, but my mother was very strict. Yes.
What chores did you have growing up?
What
Chores.
chores did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to go to some shops to buy stuff. Then I used to assist my mother by washing some utensils. Then maybe like on and off, whenever she asks something, I'll do that one.
Okay. Did you have any pets?
Pets? No.
What did you want to be when you were little?
I guess I wanted to be a teacher.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.